Ms. Jacobs?
Thank you. So I appreciate that civil society was consulted on the reef, but I think it's really important that they are actually included in the peace processes itself, and especially as the United States is making deals under the Strategic Partnership Agreement. The reef alone is not enough. Now I'd like to turn to the humanitarian crisis. In late December, the Trump administration announced a $2 billion commitment through the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, for humanitarian operations in 17 crisis-affected countries, including DRC. Ms. Troutman, given the crisis in DRC and President Trump's attention to the conflict, what portion of this OCHA funding will be used in DRC?
Thanks for the opportunity to discuss the OCHA mechanism. We're very excited about this new and innovative way to deliver foreign assistance. We think that under the OCHA mechanism, we'll be able to respond more flexibly to crises that arise around the world and be more strategic in how we are obligating foreign assistance through the pooled funding mechanisms. While we have seen the high-level obligation to OCHA from the U.S. government, I'm not aware that we've set country-specific levels. So I look forward to keeping in touch with your staff on that issue as we get more clarity.
Okay, and given the depth of need in DRC and other countries, does the administration anticipate or foresee making additional contributions this year?
I would say that the DRC certainly remains a strategic priority for U.S. assistance. We remain committed to supporting populations in need and understand that that underpins our economic and security priorities. So we certainly remain committed to providing assistance in the DRC.
Okay, so I guess you will tell me that you do not currently have the details to share what specific humanitarian programs, including funding levels, are ongoing in Eastern DRC right now?
So I'll say that we, over the past year, have provided $191 million in life-saving assistance in the DRC. That contribution makes the U.S. Contributes 30% of the humanitarian response in DRC, according to those numbers. So
can you send over the specific programs and dollar amounts?
we can get you more information on that.
Thank you. And then I also wanted to turn to peacekeeping. I know Chairman Smith asked a few questions, but as you know, the Trump administration cut FY25 funding for UN peacekeeping operations by nearly 50% in 2 rescissions packages. Because of these funding shortfalls, the UN has been forced to reduce troop levels for all UN missions, including MONUSCO, by 25%. The FY26 funding bill recently passed by the House would restore funding for UN peacekeeping operations. Given the importance of MONUSCO to stability in Eastern DRC, is the administration committed to providing full funding for the mission?
Thank you so much for the chance to address MONUSCO funding. As I mentioned, the Secretary did provide funding for MONUSCO this year, and we look forward to continuing.
Full funding?
We did fulfill the U.S. obligation, I believe, this past year, and we certainly remain committed to assessing the mission. As I mentioned, we're very excited that its new mandate provides specific support to the Washington Accords, and we look forward to supporting the mission being more targeted and strategic in how it advances that objective.
And are you committed to making sure that MONUSCO is not forced to continue operating with significantly reduced capacity?
We certainly remain committed to ensuring that MONUSCO can fulfill its mandate properly. We are very concerned, obviously, about the constraints that it faces in terms of access. Even if it was at full levels, the obstruction that we see is really unacceptable. So while we are supportive of its mandate, we recognize that it has not been able to fulfill it. So we are determining how we can best strategically support MONUSCO in fulfilling its mandate in whatever way we see best.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.